1, 2, 3, get down.
You're out hanging out with friends, family, drinking a cup of coffee, having a good time, bopping into some shops, picking up your favorite things, and just having a good, beautiful winter day that just really fills your cup. But in the back of your mind, you can't stop thinking about your laundry list of things to do. You're like, did I meal prep? Did I make out my grocery list for the week? Oh my God, I forgot to set that appointment. And the list just goes on and on and on. But what does resetting look like for you? What does reset really, really, truly mean to you? Is it washing all the laundry or at least getting it to the place where you can stack it on that chair? You know, the chair in the corner of the room. Or does it mean intentionally taking time to evaluate and recharge your social battery, refresh the joy in your home, and mentally dump lingering thoughts? Or what about checking in with your body and movement routine, or clearing out the old leftovers in the back of the fridge after you said you would stop ordering out? We're working on it. I've been thinking about this so much lately because not only are we resetting for the week ahead, but we're resetting for the year and just taking it slow one day at a time. We can either participate in autopilot on the mundane tasks of our reset routine or have a focused intention on what we're doing, so that when I am sitting and sharing a laugh with a loved one or reading my book, I don't have noise in the back of my mind about what I quote unquote should be doing. So I thought I'd share with you some tips and things that have really helped me to intentionally reset, not just for a productive and healthy week ahead, but so that I can be my best, most present and loving self when I am enjoying time, not doing the mundane tasks, even though we need to get those done. But first, let's spend the rest of this beautiful winter day in Bed-Stuy, and then we're gonna go home and get this thing started. I'm so sick of this shit, damn, rested. Yeah. I think we find a better peace right here. So baby, don't go baby. 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 Versions of these belong to you. Versions of these belong to you. Thank you so much. Versions of these belong to you. 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 Hey my loves, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Nia and today we're doing a reset for the week. But what I feel like is so important that always gets overstepped in these reset videos is you. Like resetting your mind, your heart, your body to just feel really good, to get ready for the week and preparing for that. I feel like especially coming off of the holiday season and like the new year, all of that, and just having really deep time to slow down. I feel like it's just so important to remind you to take time to reset and enrich yourself with your hobbies, with your alone time, with quality time with friends and family, and picking up the book that you let drop off, or some painting, some watercolor, a puzzle, like whatever it is that really helps you reset internally, and you can just kind of unplug and not think about work, not think about some of the stressful things that are going on. I'm always going to be the one to remind you that you need to do that. So make sure you reset internally first. We came from doing our little, internal reset by going to some of our favorite shops, some local shops in Bed-Stuy, Black-owned, local-owned shop. We were picking up Darren's Christmas gift that I needed to get for him. There's some cologne there that he really loves, so we went and got that, and also went by a bookstore and just took our time, like strolled, chatted, got a coffee, got some food at Wadadley, had some like jerk chicken, jerk salmon, and literally just like talk to the owner. Like we were really just having a good old time and being super present. And I feel like that is the kind of thing that just really resets me for the week, because it is so important to make sure that you are focusing on expanding your worldview, expanding your mind, expanding yourself, and just feeling really full and full of life before you dive into really like tedious work tasks and all those things. While I love to lay on the couch and to loaf, there's plenty of time for that. So make sure you do some of that, but also you make sure you do things that really reset and enrich you. So, enough yapping. Now let's get into the things that we need to get done to set ourselves up for the week for success. I've got some groceries I need to put away, but let me tell you what we have on the menu really quick for the week, just as like an early startup of meals for the week. Hopefully this gives you a little inspo for, some healthy-ish meals for the week. I always try to, like I always say healthy-ish, like, try to be on top of it as much as I can, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, because it really is just best to try and eat better at home. So then when you eat out, do what you need to do. You don't feel like bad about it. You don't have any of those hard feelings. But anyways, meals of the week so far, I think this is only going to get us through probably like Monday or Tuesday, maybe Wednesday if we're generous. But for breakfast options, going to do some hard-boiled eggs, chicken sausage, avocado, berries, and I'm going to make some protein overnight oats. Lunch options, chicken meatballs I'm going to make, and some roasted veggies. And then probably like an avocado, cilantro, lime chicken salad that I really like to make with some crackers and have as a little snack plate. Easy peasy. And then for snacks, like snacks to just pick up and have something really good to, beat the cravings, all of the above. Apples and almond butter, make a protein smoothie and have some trail mix, or there's some like protein cereal that I've been liking. This is the Three Wishes brand, and it is protein, less sugar, grain-free, gluten-free, all the things. It's really like clean cereal. And then for dinner, have some chili in the freezer that I need to unthaw. Okay, make you some stuff that you can put in the freezer and just run it back when it's time. Like we give it a couple weeks so we don't get sick of it, and then pull it out the freezer and it's like, boom, it was already ready. So boom, I'm gonna pull the chili out so I have one less thing to cook, and then some salmon and some veggies. And then for a little dessert, I have some dates, some like pitted dates, and I'm going to melt some chocolate in it and have that with some tea. So that'll be like a little dessert. So those are the meals to start the week. Let's get into resetting our life for a good week ahead. Don't forget, again, reset yourself, reset your space, reset your mind, reset your environment. Let's do it. Okay, try to do a rapid fire grocery haul. So we got frozen berry mix for protein smoothies, the breakfast chicken sausage. Love this Applegate brand, it's so good. This immune refresher juice for the smoothies as well. Italian herb pasta sauce, some bone broth to sip on in the morning. I'm actually excited to try this. It's turmeric ginger chicken bone broth. So especially with all the flu, sicky, yuckiness going around, make sure the gut is healthy and well. I'm excited to try that. I'll let you know. Had to re-up on honey because we're running through it with all the tea. Speaking of tea, blueberry hibiscus reishi tea, chamomile tea, and a fresh box of peppermint tea. And then this is the chocolate that I'm going to use for the date dessert. This is Hue Vanilla Crunch Dark Chocolate. So I'm going to like break it up and put it inside the dates melted. Gag, that's probably going to be so good just even talking about it. Almond milk, barista oat milk for my lattes, green beans, trail mix, got blueberries and strawberries, some Fuji apples, love to have those with some almond butter, bananas. I don't know what is this? What is this? This is why I hate ordering groceries sometimes, because what is this? One yellow squash, I'm probably gonna have to go get some more, and then a green zucchini, some navel oranges. I already have a couple in the fridge, and a big thing of ginger to do some fresh pressed orange, carrot, ginger, pineapple juice. So chef's kiss. Some onions, as well as some avocado, spinach, big thing of eggs, baby carrots, bell peppers. Finally, we have my favorite Olipop in stock, the strawberry vanilla buttons. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna put all this away and we're gonna just relax on the couch for a little bit. All right, we're up. I want us to promise to each other that we're going to make sure that we like say yes to things that we're really excited about, that we love to do in 2026, and not just like sit in the house. I mean, don't get me wrong. If sitting in the house and like, grandma style is, 100% your thing, I love it because that's also, I've grown to love that too. We do need to just make sure that we're not just sitting inside just to be like so comfortable, isolated, all the things. Go out there, enjoy. Especially if you're in a new city or you're looking to make friends, you're looking to find someone to date, like whatever you want to do, you have to like get out of your house sometimes to really make that happen. So if you're new here, I love DJ sets. Me, my husband Darren, we love DJ sets. It's like our thing. It's like one of our things. So tonight we're going to one of our faves slash friends. His name is Stony Blue, and he's playing a set tonight here in Brooklyn, which he often does. So we're gonna go see him, see what's up, get a little food beforehand, and then go out for a little bit. And not too much because, of course, I am trying to get back into bed, okay? Because I'm actually a little sleepy. But again, like I said, I'm trying not to be 100% grandma in this year. Like I said, fill your cup. But enough yapping because I just need to touch up this makeup. I'm so kind of greasy today. I have not put on the Danessa Myricks like blurring skin balm because I have a fresh one in this Sephora bag of a couple of things I picked up from the store that were just like re-ups on stuff that I was absolutely missing and out of. So I'm just going to touch this up with a little powder. I'm literally not doing anything crazy because it's going to be dark in there. It's going to be whatever. And honestly, makeup was good from earlier. Just put a little bit of that to look what that did. And then touch up the lip. I need to touch up my under eye, but just touch up the lip a little bit. Okay, beautiful, wonderful, sensational. I'm going to find a jacket I literally just like, let me keep it simple with a black turtleneck. And I'm going to find like some kind of jacket or something to spice it up, accessorize, and literally black leather pants that have this cool stitch detail down the side. But get up, go out, have fun. It's okay to have fun. Don't forget that it is okay to have fun and whatever that looks like for you. So let's shit, man. Bounce on that shit, man. Bounce on that shit, man. Bounce on that shit, no hands. Bounce on that shit, man. 2 vlogs in a row at the gym. Today we're gonna hit legs again, but first we gotta get a warm-up in. I think I'm gonna do this as a little mic'd up leg day. Let me know how you guys like a mic up leg day, or if you just want to see the workout like Nia shut up all today. But we're gonna do this a little mic'd up leg day, and let's get it. I'm so happy to be back, and thank you for the love on the previous video. And if you haven't caught up on the comeback diaries, you need to go catch up, because we have so much more to come and to grow, just like our glutes. Okay, we're gonna grow our glutes, our gains, our faith, our laughter, our joy, all of the things. All right, let's get after. All right, first we have to warm up. If you're not warming up, I'm already disappointed in you, and you need to make sure you're doing a dynamic warm up. Now, if you don't know the difference between a dynamic warm up and a static stretch, I'm here to educate. I'm here to serve. I'm here for you, okay? Dynamic warm up, just think you are lubricating the joints and the muscles. You are in motion. You're getting ready for the movements that you are about to do. Static stretch would be like if I'm holding a certain position, right? So that feels good. But when you're getting ready to lift, or you're getting ready to do your workout, you want to be fluid. It's fluid. The list is fluid. You want to make sure that you're warming up your joints, warming up your ligaments for the movements that you're about to be doing. So make sure you get moving. And let's go. I'm about to put on the Doechii and SZA song because I've been bumping that a lot lately, and I actually can't wait for the album. I'm a big Doechii fan, and if you're not, I don't know what you're doing, but you know, that's none of my business. Let's get this warm up. Okay, I got 20-pound dumbbells. We're gonna keep it fairly simple today. Keep it fairly simple and straightforward with the moves. I'm gonna do a sumo squat. I'm gonna do an RDL. What else am I gonna do? Lunges. And then I'm gonna get a box and do some hip thrusts. Sumo squat, RDL, lunges, hip thrusts. Let's get it cracking. First and foremost, with a sumo squat, I'm just gonna use one dumbbell, and you can go, of course, with a sumo squat, you typically want it to be quite heavy, but again, as I said last time, if you are just getting back in the gym, if you're reintroducing weights, movement back into your life, it is always important to meet yourself where you are. You don't even have to do this movement with weights if that's not where you are, okay? That's not where we're at. Once upon a time, I could do this with a fat, juicy, like 75, 80-pound dumbbell, but not right now. I'm gonna do it 20, okay? So I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10. Again, like I said, we're keeping this straightforward, easy peasy. We wanna get in and out of here. But sumo squat, you want your legs and your knees to be outside of your shoulder width. Because typically when you're squatting, you're within your shoulder width, but sumo, you wanna think wide, big, sumo. So you want your legs to be out, and always when you are sumo squatting, of course the goal is for glute activation and such, so you want to make sure you're really sitting into your movement. You're not so much hinging at the hips like you would for like a deadlift or RDL. You're sitting down with that weight, and your knees are going outward. Your knees are going the direction of your feet, which is pointed out, not in, out. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. An important note, You always want to keep a nice neutral spine, protect your low back, protect your entire spine. It's always crucially important. So if this is hurting your back in any way, too heavy, lighten it up. Let's do the other sets to some more dochi. Brief water break. Delicious. The good Lord's nectar. Okay, now we're gonna do some RDLs. My favorite, probably one of my favorite leg exercises, period. As your resident quad mommy, you're gonna need both dumbbells for this. And so, good instructions, not like our sumo squat where we were outside of our shoulders. Now we're in our shoulders. We're in alignment with our shoulders, okay? Like so, like that. And what you want to be doing is now we're hinging at the hips. We're sending our butt straight back. And we're keeping our knees lubricated like how we got them in our dynamic warm-up. We're not keeping them locked out when we go down, so we're not staying straight. We're keeping a nice hinge bend in them, but we're not sitting in our knees. We're just setting our hips straight back, and we're keeping our knees warmed up and able to move with the movement. You're gonna keep the dumbbells close to your shins in like that, and you're gonna come up nice and slow, protect the back, and come in and squeeze with the glutes, and make sure your shoulders are rolled back, your core is tight, and you're breathing in, out, keeping that pelvis tucked nice and tight. So that's 10, 9, 8. And you may be tempted like me to let your toes come off the ground. Keep your full foot planted, because your weight is going to naturally shift into your heel. Good, but you want to make sure you're keeping your whole foot planted to protect yourself and your balance. I lost count. Let's pretend we have 5 more to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, more dochi. Goodbye. Now we're switching from dochi to Gucci. Whew. Every few months I hyperfixate on probably one Gucci verse or song. And Gucci's verse on that song Rumors, it don't get enough love like it deserves. He said, I'm not even gonna spit it for him. I'm not even gonna spit it for you because my bars are too cold for the internet. But that song gets me hype, and that's what I'm about to do this last movement to. And right now, we're gonna do the lunges. Probably my least favorite movement, but necessary. Make sure you're working on not just unilateral movements, but bilateral movements so that you have balance on both sides. And you're like, Nia, what the heck does that mean? We talked about this before in another video. I think it's my summer prep video that really goes into detail on that. But unilateral movements, uni, okay, uno, one, singular. So think a barbell, things where you're doing the exact same movement at the same time on both sides of your body, like a squat, for example, just a barbell squat or a full body squat. I'm doing the movement on both sides of my body at the same time. Now, if you have what most of us, almost all of us do because we're human, is imbalances in our body. So one side may be stronger than the other, just like you write with one hand and not with the other, your right hand or your left hand may be stronger. You want to balance out those sides of your body to help with your balance, to help with your everything, okay? So unilateral movements, that's one, you're doing it all the way around. Bilateral means you're working on one specific side of your body. So a lunge, for example, bilateral, I can focus on, okay, strengthening my right side for what it needs and strengthening my left side for what it needs, if I can get the words out, because going down. But let's do it. All right, so for your lunges, are really good. Keeping it simple, we're not even gonna get anything crazy with these, is I like to do a pretty athletic style of a lunge, for example, where I'm bringing my knee driving, I'm bringing it up. Can you tell I was an athlete? Because knee driving it up, bringing it out, planting with that heel, and stepping fully onto my foot, then coming down. And you want to make sure, essentially, everybody's different, everybody's beautiful, that when you are doing your lunge, that your knee does not go over the front of your toe. You want to make sure that when you do come down, you're coming directly down, and that space that you created is enough where your knee does not feel like it has to go over your front of your toe. So I can come down like this. All right, let's get into doing 10 on each side. I may need to lighten up on this. Whew, my God, today. So, because I believe in sticking to the program, but also meeting yourself where you are, I'm gonna do 5 on each side for a total of 10 altogether for 3 rounds. Okay, let's do it, now that we had that quick conversation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you see I'm using my power to get back to my stance. One. All right. I need Gucci Mane to get me through this. Okay, a box was not available, so I am the drama. No drama. And bring in the whole bench. All right. Okay. A couple key things when you're hip thrusting, especially on a box or a bench like this. You want to line your shoulder blades, like the very bottom of your shoulder blades, right where it is on your back, to the bench. So if you need to hike yourself up a little bit, good to go. You want your knees to be, maybe there's variations of this, okay, trust me. You can do it at a full 90-degree angle like this, so you come up and you're flat as a table. You can do where your legs are a little bit more kicked out, so it's like that. Some people like to do, one leg at a 90 degree, one leg a little more kicked up, so you can do a single leg. Today we're going to keep it simple, keep it fluid. We're going to do the 90 degrees off of the loop bridge. I'm going to use both of these dumbbells. You can use one in the center of your hips. You can do this with a barbell and have a hip pad. I don't feel like going through all that right now. Like I said, we're keeping it simple and I'm going to use both dumbbells, one on each hip. And I'm going to do 10. So you want to set yourself up to make sure you start at that 90 degrees and with your chest up, your neck relaxed, your shoulders relaxed, and just tap the ground with the glutes, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Whew. Don't forget, when resetting for your week, for your year, whatever it takes for you to get a reset, make sure physically you're checking in with yourself and what you need and doing what you need to do to take care of yourself, okay? Movement is a lifestyle, it's your friend, and quite frankly, it's a privilege, it's a gift. Let's get out of here.